Hey you guys! Welcome back to VideoTalk channel, and what do you know? It's another unboxing, another week and another unboxing show. And these two, like in the previous video, this package came from WowHD, and I was kinda surprised because the previous package, it took like 5 weeks to arrive, but this took only like, I don't know, 2 weeks, under 2 weeks, and didn't have any custom declaration problems or any shit like that. So I was kind of surprised that this came along so fast. So I'm not complaining. Actually, I'm quite happy, and quite happy to unbox this baby for you. And these two I will show you. I bought a bunch of VHSs, Finnish VHSs, and hopefully you like also the VHS stuff, because yeah, VHSs are extra flavor to this VideoTalk channel, Finnish VHSs. So I'm a collector of VHSs, as you might see from my background. So if you like VHSs, put that always in the comments so I know if you want me to do more VHS stuff. So I'm glad to hear from you. But now it's time to unbox this bad boy. Yes, and this is the receipt. It's not a huge box, but it's a box. It's a greasy, fun box. Okay, Nane. Yeah. So you know I am a collector of Kino Cult series, and this is Kino Cult number 34, and Kino Cult is a sub-label for Kino Lorber. Yeah, so I'm not actually sure at this moment how many of these Kino Cults I have, but there are plenty. But not everything, and hey, The Ventures of Dr. Mabuse, it's one of the latest of Kino Cults that has been released. So let's tear down this wall, Mr. Gorbachev, and show you the slipcover, looking like this, and quite nice artwork. And this is a Jess Franco movie from year 1972, so this is probably some gothic horror film. Dr. Mabuse is some sort of like a crazy Frankenstein dude or something. Needless to say, I have not seen this film, which is starring Jack Taylor. Is it a British actor, Spanish-British actor? He has been, I think, in a million of Jess Franco's movies and Spanish movies and whatnot. This is in German language, okay, but unfortunately it has English subtitles, and what I like the best is the duration, 76 minutes. Oh yeah, 76 minutes. So this will be an easy watch, a very quick watch, and no special features except for the audio commentary by film historians Troy Howard and Natalia Thompson. Yeah, I love myself a Kino Cult release. So nothing special in the box. Yeah, it says here that it is starring small town inspector played by Fred Williams. Okay, but it's not Fred Williamson. I would have loved to see Jess Franco movie with starring Fred Williamson. God damn it. Go back here. I paid $20.38, and mind you, this is the WowHD sale, so this includes the 15% off sale price. Yeah. Okay, another Kino Cult, holy shit, another Kino Cult, and this is no average Kino Cult release, no sir. This is a 3D movie. 3D Film Archive presents, along with Kino Cult, Kino Lorber, Kino Cult number 35. Okay, and this is something called Frankenstein's Bloody Terror. Yeah, I may have been mentioning this earlier, but I really do love the older 3D movies. I still have my old, I think it's from 2012, the 3D television. So I can play back these 3D movies in this 3D Blu-ray format. And that's a great format. I don't particularly enjoy these kind of like a red-green classed format 3D films, no. But this Blu-ray 3D is excellent. Okay, I try to keep this plastic here and show you inside. So, okay, it looks like this. Frankenstein's Bloody Terror. And this was directed by Enrique López Eculch. This is a Spanish movie, I think so. It's starring Paul Naschy, so it's definitely a Spanish film. Yeah, Paul Naschy in 3D, holy shit. And this even has a reversible sleeve. I highly recommend this, even if you don't have like 3D television. But if you like Paul Naschy, then I recommend this. I will put links below there if you want to get this. And this includes this Anaglyph 3D glasses. If you don't have 3D television, you can still enjoy the green-red presentation of the movie. But I will be enjoying this real 3D version of the film, Blu-ray 3D version of the film. And hey, quite nice reversible slipcover. I think I will put this side on because this slipcover has this, I don't know, secondary artwork. I don't know which one is which. Maybe this was released in a different form in the USA market. I don't know. This kind of looks like a USA poster and this looks like a European poster, but I can't be certain of that. And yeah, this is another one of these films that I have never seen, but hey, I always say this, but I am actually waiting to see and waiting to use again my 3D equipment and see if this has some cool 3D effects. I suspect that this film is not terribly great, but it is what it is. And this says here a couple of audio commentaries and about the 3D restoration by Tim Lucas. That's interesting. Alternatively opening title sequence and deleted scenes. So this thing even has some great set of extras. Yeah, oh yeah. Hallelujah. Thanks to Kino Lorber and 3D Film Archive. And one more from the box, man. One more from the box, man. I can't even talk anymore. It's Blaxploitation Classics Part 2, my man. I already unboxed you this Blaxploitation Classic Volume 1, and this included movies Across the 110th Street, Black Caesar, Hell Up in Harlem, Coffee, Sheba Baby, and Truck Turner. This was an excellent box. But now we have number 2. So will number 2 be better than number 1? Which one do you like more, number 2 or number 1? I'm meaning Blaxploitation boxes. Okay, so this includes 6 movies like its predecessor, so I will go through all the movies here. First movie here is Foxy Brown. So this is sort of like a sequel to the Coffee. I think this was conceived as a sequel to Coffee, but as it was mentioned in the documentary, and the reason why this is not Coffee Part 2 was that somebody from AIP's marketing department said that, okay, number 2s are not popular, so you need to call it something else. So they call it Foxy Brown, and yeah, rest is history. I think this is one of the genuine Blaxploitation classics, and looking forward in watching it in 4K Ultra HD, starring none other than freaking Pamela Grier. It's fantastic movie and directed by Jack Hill. If you liked Coffee, you will absolutely love Foxy Brown. Yeah. Dolby Vision, and this has extras. Back to Black interview with actors Fred Williamson, Austin Stroker, and Roseanne Keaton. I don't think Fred Williamson was in this film, but maybe it's generally about Blaxploitation. And also the documentary From Black and White to Blaxploitation, interview with actor Sid Haig. Not the documentary, but interview. And Not So Minor Influence, interview with actor Bob Miner. Okay, so it has interviews and even a commentary by director Jack Hill. Oh yeah, 4-star film, at least 4-star. And then Another Pam Grier film, a little bit lesser film. I have seen it, yeah, Friday Foster, starring also Japhet Kotto, which was also in Across the 110th Street and Truck Turner. But Japhet Kotto is in this, and this was kind of like a PG-13 movie. Okay, it says here rated R movie, but yes, as far as I remember, this was not, at least not one of the best Blaxploitation film, but yeah, I think this needs a revisit. I said the same thing about Sheba Baby, which was in this previous box, Sheba Baby, and I watched again Sheba Baby, and I think Sheba Baby was just fine movie. So maybe I like Friday Foster better on 4K Ultra HD and in Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos, but it is starring Pamela Grier, so it's gotta be fantastic, my man. Fan-freaking-tastic. And then next one is Cotton Comes to Harlem. Okay, and mind you, these all have numbers. This is 119, this number, and these all belong to Shout Select sub-label from South Factory. So you can keep the order. I have seen Cotton Comes to Harlem only once. I think I have old Scorpion releasing Blu-ray of it, but yeah, not necessarily the best movie, but this was had a huge cast, if I remember correctly. Or hey, no, I think I'm confusing it to the next film. But yeah, okay. At this moment, I don't remember so vividly what happens in Cotton Comes to Harlem, but this I was confusing with the great cast. This is starring Pam Grier and Fred Williamson, and I'm talking about Shout Select number 191, Bucktown. Yeah. This was something about a guy going back to his hometown and noticing that it has been taken over by some white gangsters, and then he calls the brothers in, and the brothers free the town, but they are as well gangsters, these brothers. So Fred Williamson has to fight with his own people. Yeah, this was great action picture. And then, okay, Jim Brown as Slaughter. This has Rip Torn as a bad guy, great role and great music, and directed by Jack Starrett, the guy who made some biker movies. And as far as I remember, this was a pretty bloody movie, and this was back in the day, in the 70s, completely banned from Finnish cinemas, because it's such a violent and bloody movie. But it was released in Finland on video. It was released, I think it was uncut version, and I have watched it many of times, this VHS, but now it's time to see it in a proper format, in widescreen format, and with 4K picture quality and Dolby Vision. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And one more, the last one. Which one could it be? Yes, my man, it is Slaughter's Big Ripoff. So it's a sequel to Slaughter's Big Score. What was it? It's just a Slaughter. I confused with the Fred Williamson's. I confused with the Shaft. But Slaughter is starring Jim Brown as well, and it's an action movie, but it is definitely a lesser movie than the first one. But I have only seen these two. I have seen this only once, and it was some sort of like a full-screen Swedish videotape. So I need to see this again, and I will, because now the collection is complete. I don't know if Shout Factory is gonna be doing Blaxploitation Volume 3. I don't think so, because I think they have licensed these. They have pretty much licensed all these AIP MGM titles, so I don't think there's gonna be number 3. But hey, if there will be, I will be positively surprised if there should be a box set like that. Yeah, but maybe I will do a separate video of, you know, ranking both of these boxes, the films inside them, and also show you some cool VHSs to go along with that, and also describing if they should be cut versions and compare what is cut and what not. Put that in the comments if you want me to do a video like that. I won't promise it, but I will do it if I do it. Yeah. And for the 3D film of this Frankenstein's Bloody Terror, I paid for that. I paid only $19.55. That's a great deal if you get an older movie in a Blu-ray 3D format. And then from this Blaxploitation box, I paid total of $114.81. So it includes 6 movies. So 6 movies in 4K Ultra HD, 6 classic movies. So it is just under $20 per movie. So I think that is a great deal. I'm very happy about that. And now you have been such a good crowd. I will show you the VHSs. Okay, so I got this from Huutonetti, which is like a Finnish eBay. And first, here we have Rakkauden koulu, the School of Love. Parts 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. And these are kind of like educational videos about love making. I was a little bit drunk when I bought these, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. But these are like a 15-minute videos where this kind of doctor guy goes and you need to make love like this and telling all guys of bullshit. It kind of reminds me of this the 70s Vinegar Syndrome adult film where they're like a sex educational films, and because they are educational films, they got away from a lot of raunchy material. And these were released under the video censorship, so they got away with pretty raunchy stuff. And no, these are not Finnish movies. I wish they were. These are some sort of like I don't know, maybe American or Great Britain origin. I'm not sure. But yeah, first one, it says here that the topics here are sexual anatomy, erogenic areas, sexual communication. And the second one here, yeah, the sequel is, let's start with faces, okay. The caressing of body, the sensitive areas, caressing of genitalia. Oh yeah, I hear you. And third one, yeah, it is about masturbation. All right, I don't need further instructions on that one. And sex and late night television. Make love better. Positions, sexual positions. And what about the third one? Yes, it is about sexual toys, oral sex, sexual fantasies. And the fifth one, oh yeah, it is about criteria for pleasurable sex, problem solving, positive attitude, and intense caressing. I think the number 4 sounds to me the most interesting. Yeah. Okay. But that was the School of Love, my man. And 10 real movies, or I don't think if this is even a real movie. It's Hollywood ghost stories, some sort of like a documentary about different weird things that happened on the movie sets. It's about Poltergeist and Exorcist, and it is hosted by none other than John Carradine. Okay, this, I don't know. Yeah, I paid $16 for it. And hey, for this lot I paid 11 euros. Did I say dollars? I meant euros. And then this baby here, Western Videos, Ellie. I paid for this one, I paid too much. It's 70 euros, okay. But I'm a collector of VHSs and I am a collector of Western videos, you can see behind me. So I think this was a justified purchase. I have never seen this previously for sale, so I had to grab this. Pretty soon I will have all Western videos. Yeah, you can see these black ones behind me. These are all Western videos, which I'm particularly proud of. And one more for the Westerns. Oh shit, Frankenstein's Return, Frankensteinin paluu, holy shit. This has been a title that I have been searching so many times. And this is the first time I have ever seen this for sale, and I got lucky. The starting price was like, I don't know, 50 or 60 euros, and it was a bit, so I went all the way up to 200 euros and 6 euros, 206 euros. So it was not a cheap tape, but now this is one for the books, one for the Westron video shelf. Now this is some sort of bullshit television movie. It is starring Carrie Fisher and David Warner and Robert Powell. But I know for a fact that this is a television movie, and I think this is shot with television cameras even, so it's gonna be a painful watch. I will watch it. If I pay fucking 200 euros, I will definitely fucking watch the fucking movie. And I'm gonna fucking enjoy it too, yeah. For 260 euros, I will be enjoying the fuck out of this one, man. Frankenstein's Return. Tell me in the comments, have you even heard about this film, television movie from, I think, year 1984, so I'm interested in hearing about your opinions about this, the other VHSs, and especially about the Blaxploitation Classic Collection number 2. Yeah! Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will now go see some Blaxploitation movies. See ya!